What up YouTube? AZ Lambo Dreamin' coming with another video, and today I am going to be doing a review on home arcade systems. I purchased a 8 terabyte hard drive from Chris Upchurch. I believe that's his name. And so far I have been in contact with the guy at all times. I am waiting for my marquee to come in. It came in an inch too short, but so far this system has been the easiest system I have been able to work with. I don't know why a lot of people are giving this guy, saying bad things about him, but he's always talked to me. I've always kept in contact with him, and so far my experience with him has been pretty good. So let's get into the system. This system is a Ryzen 5 3500. It has a 256 SSD. It has 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4. It has an 8 terabyte fully loaded hard drive. So there's the PC. It will be getting put in today, and this cabinet, as soon as the marquee comes in, will be getting shipped. So let's get into the video. So one thing I did notice about this build is everything is super duper easy to set up. It literally took, I'm not lying, 5 minutes to set up. Chris did have to remote get into my PC because I was having a little bit of issues at first, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he set it up like super fast, and I didn't even know when he was done because he was just like, that's it, I thought there was more. So compared to Chris Shaw's drive, dude, this is 100% way better in my opinion from Hyper Arcade Systems. Another thing is, home arcades, you can back up your system with another hard drive, and the program is right in there. With Chris Shaw's, he doesn't allow you to. There's a code in his hard drive that every single time that you hook up something, it asks for a new code, and then you got to get in contact with him, and he's got to get you another code, which lasts days. I spent 3 months on Chris Shaw's drive, and I couldn't play it. In my opinion, complete garbage. Spent $400, complete garbage. I actually even erased his hard drive. So I did that on purpose so I could back up this hard drive. I'm out. It was $200 for the clone for Chris Shaw's. I'm out $200. So my opinion, Hyper Systems arcades are complete garbage, in my opinion. But Home Arcade System, I've been in contact with this guy. He has talked to me every single day, even after hours when he was asleep last night. He fixed some. I was having an issue with the Nintendo Switch on this, and he went into my system and fixed it right away. So I highly recommend Home Arcade Systems. The guy is pretty dope. He's pretty awesome. So let's get into a couple of wheels. This thing, as far as Chris Shaw's drive at Hyper Systems Arcades, 8 terabyte, this has way much better games. Look, the Nintendo Switch games, even on the PC fighting games on Chris Shaw's drive, would not load MK11. It wouldn't load MK12. It didn't have the new Killer Instinct game on there. On this one, you got Street Fighter 4. Every single one of these games work. Every single one of these games. You got Tekken 7. Didn't have Tekken 7 on the other one. Didn't have Nintendo Switch games on the other one. Didn't have none of these. You had Ultimate Street Fighter 4, Ultimate and Street Fighter. But all these games, every single one of these games work, and they're already configured, calibrated. The light guns, setting up the light guns, it worked. Super easy. One of my all-time favorite games for Xbox One is Killer Instinct. And it just runs his programs. It will detect everything that's already hooked up and already pre-configured. It will, as soon as you plug it in, it's already detected. You don't have to, I mean, I had some minor issues on some of the emulations, but 100%, this is way better. Super easy. It's already done for you. Pretty much is already done for you. I had, I watched a video about the light guns, so I have to install the other light guns today. Marquee is coming. I have to configure I just have to hook up the connections for the trackball. When you go into a game, you press tab, and then you go through the analog, and then you just press up and down, left or right, and it does it for you, and you don't have to do that ever again. Every single controller, everything is already pre-configured. I do have to map out, and this is going to be the back button. This is going to be the escape button or enter button, and this is going to be a pause button. So I just have to do some minor stuff today, get this thing loaded up, drive it out to Phoenix, Arizona, and it will be delivered today. But one thing this thing has way more games. Way more games. It's already mapped out. It goes through the system, and it just absolutely amazing. I spent more time playing this than working on it. But it came out super duper sick. Just was very disappointed with the measurements of the marquee, and that put me back. It put me back almost a week on delivery time. So I think I pressed the wrong button. I do have the stereo system down. I think my last video, I had the stereo up and you couldn't hear over me talking. But there we go. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. So this is the back button. This is to get into a game. So we're gonna go into single player. Start. Come on. There we go. That one? No. I have to go through these again. I was playing this last night. I just can't remember which button I was pressing, so I have to go back into this and get back out of it. And but anyways, super dope. I recommend anybody who watches my videos, if you're thinking about building your own cabinet like I build my own cabinets. I build this with 4 pieces of wood, and you know, I absolutely love the way they come out. And I believe, you know, you need to go with Home Arcade Systems. The guy is super duper helpful. I do have to do a little bit more today. He's gonna go through my system and help me out, but absolutely we are going to yeah. Are you sure you want to quit? Sorry, I get caught up in these games and forget what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, 100%, man, go with this guy. This guy is amazing. I will get into some gameplay later. I do have to hook up the other light gun with the recoil and everything. Dude, these light guns are super dope, super dope. I do recommend you get the bigger power supply for those, because it does give it, in my opinion, a little bit more kick. I do have to do a little bit more calibration on this, because you do have to set up the buttons. So, and I velcroed those holsters on there. I can always remove them, put them on the sides. So I think that's what I'm gonna do eventually. But yeah, stay tuned for some more videos, more gameplay. I'm going to get into some, you know, just some light gun games later, maybe some trackball games later. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'll be back with another video. Peace.